If you guys know me, you know I love anybody coming out of the NBL Australia. Shout out Sam Vecini for this information about Jaylin Galloway. He was on the Timberwolves Summer League roster. Got to see him up close. Now he's going to be a guy who's went undrafted. He's probably going to be like Xavier Cooks and get himself a multi-year deal. Rest of the year probably guaranteed. Maybe it's, non-guaranteed after that, but something along those lines is what they kind of do. But man, Jaylin Galloway receiving NBA interest as of right now. So if you guys aren't following the story, he's represented by Marquis Taylor, who, for you guys, a bunch of no names, but for other people, a couple of overseas guys. But Jaylin Galloway, he's an interesting story. He was raised by an Australian mother, was born in Australia, I believe, and then he played high school ball in Atlanta, and then he went back to Australia to be to study at the Australia Center of Excellence. Jaylin Galloway is receiving interest from NBA teams after finishing his NBL season with the Sydney Kings. He's just 21 years old. He's got insane defense potential. Through 25 games this year, he's averaged 11 points, 3.7 rebounds, 1.6 assists, and 1.3 steals in about 23 minutes a night. And, I mean, dude, the kid can play. And the best part about this is, you want to hear something wild? So through NBL Blitz, he was averaging 12 points a night. And last year, he jumped from 5 to 10. He's also a guy who averages just under 2 steals a game and about a block a game. So it's great. His defensive metrics are freaking fantastic. If you're looking at them, his PER is like 18. Again, this is, Australia. But, hey, he's literally averaging like 12, 5, and 3 this year in the NBL. This guy's such a tough defender. He's 6'6". He's a freight train when he's running down the floor. And if the jumper comes along, which right now, this past season, what did he shoot from 3? Just to get it correct, he shot this past year terribly from 3, 16. All teams, he shot 31%. All right, 31% on 3.2 attempts, but he shot 54% from the field. All right, so he's a guy who's got like two-way legit here. Also, here's some clips of him. Now, he would have to sign in 2 days, but the thing is if he would have to sign with an NBA team before March 1st. If not, he can't be part of the playoffs. I think at this point, he could get a two-way contract after the NBL season ends. It's hard to find athletic wings who defend like Galloway does and his status. Literally, he was in the draft last year. Now, if you're wondering, why didn't he play college ball? Well, he was a developmental player for the Sydney Kings. He spent the last 4 years, which would have been in his college ball, just playing for the same team, the Sydney Kings, which is awesome. Imagine being able to play for the Sydney Kings, which also means I think he's a multi. He's also played for, what's his name? Chris Buford, right? Chris Buford. Or what is for Buford? R.C. Buford's son. R.C. Buford has a son who was how do you put it? He's a guy that over here, his son is named, where do we have it? Son Chase Buford. That's who it was. I also forgot that Bill Self and R.C. Buford are best friends, which is just so funny. And R.C. Buford's like a god when it comes to like being an executive. But Chase Buford right here, I think when you look over here, I did not know Chase worked at KU. Where is he at now? Chase Buford is 35 years old. This all has to do with so Jaylin Galloway got 2 years with Chase Buford and they won back-to-back NBL championships. You're welcome. That's the whole connection right there. I'm loving it. I want him to come. The man from Townsville, bring him over.